Have you ever looked up at the sky and whispered, "God, why did you let them hurt me? Why did the people I trusted have to be the ones to break me? Why did the ones I loved just walk away? Why did my heart have to learn pain the hard way?" If you've ever asked these questions, I need you to stay with me for a little while. Because the answer might just change the way you see every heartbreak, every betrayal, and every single tear you've ever cried. Let's be honest. Pain changes people. It really does. Not because they want it to, but because it forces them to. Maybe you were abandoned. Maybe you were betrayed. Maybe someone you trusted lied to you, cheated on you, or just walked out the door when you needed them the most. And in those moments, it's so easy to look up and wonder, why would a loving God allow that to happen? Well, what if I told you that the pain you experienced wasn't the punishment you thought it was? What if it was preparation? What if that deep ache was actually a sign of something much greater at work in your life? Sometimes, God lets people hurt you so you can finally see who they really are. Think about it. For weeks, months, maybe even years, you were praying. You were praying for clarity. You were praying for peace of mind. You were praying for direction, asking God to show you the right path. And then it happened. The mask fell off. The truth came out. God answered your prayer, not by whispering in your ear, but by exposing the true intentions of the people you had around you. He showed you the heart behind the smile. He revealed the truth that was hidden in the shadows. That painful heartbreak. It wasn't rejection. It was revelation. God was answering your prayer for clarity by removing the confusion. The pain was the price of the truth you had been asking for. He loved you too much to let you continue walking in the dark, next to someone who didn't have your best interests at heart. And sometimes, God lets people hurt you to teach you a strength you didn't even know you had. If life was always easy, if every relationship was smooth, you would have stayed comfortable. You would have stayed exactly the same. But comfort doesn't build character. Ease doesn't create warriors. Pain pushed you. It molded you. It forced you to dig deep and find a resilience you never knew was inside of you. It created a version of you that could survive storms. You learned to depend on God, not because life was a smooth, easy ride, but because life got hard. You found your footing in faith when the ground beneath you was shaking. That's where true strength is forged. Pain made you stronger, stronger in your faith, stronger in your character, stronger in your spirit. You learned that you could bend without breaking, that you could cry without drowning, and that you could get back up, even when you felt like you had nothing left. There's another reason, too. Sometimes God lets people hurt you because their chapter in your life is over. I know how hard that is to accept. You didn't want to let go. You were holding on with everything you had, believing in a future that just wasn't meant to be. But God saw what you couldn't. He saw the conversations happening behind your back. He saw the intentions that were hidden behind sweet words and empty promises. He saw the future you were completely blind to. A future where that person would have held you back, hurt you more deeply, or led you away from your destiny. That breakup that shattered you, that friendship that suddenly ended, that betrayal that felt like a knife in your back. It wasn't destruction. It was divine redirection. God knows the path ahead. And sometimes, removing people who can't go with you is the only way to get you where you are truly meant to be. He had to close that door, as painful as it was, so he could open the one he had prepared for you all along. It feels like an ending, but it's actually a course correction. And what about this? Sometimes God lets people hurt you so that you can understand others who are hurting too. Your pain wasn't just for you. Maybe the deepest purpose of your suffering was to equip you to help someone else. Your experience gives you a unique ability to sit with someone in their darkness, to understand their tears, and to offer genuine comfort because you've been there. You can be a voice of comfort for the brokenhearted, a source of hope for the one who feels lost. You become a living, breathing reminder that healing is possible. Your scars don't make you weak. They make you a guide. They are a testament to the fact that you can go through fire and not only survive but come out with a heart full of compassion for others who are still in the flames. Your pain gave you a ministry. And finally, sometimes God lets people hurt you so you can finally learn how truly valuable you are. Let's be real. You tolerated too much. You accepted too little. You stayed in places where your heart was starving, hoping for crumbs of affection. You gave trust to people who hadn't turned it and who didn't deserve the access they had to your soul. But the pain, it woke you up. It was a harsh, painful alarm clock that you couldn't ignore. It made you stand up and realize, I deserve respect. I deserve peace. I deserve a love that doesn't constantly break me down. The pain forced you to set boundaries you never had before. It taught you to say no to what hurts you and yes to what honors you. You started to understand that your worth isn't defined by how someone else treated you. Your worth was established long before they came along by the one who created you. It's unshakable, unchanging, and not up for negotiation. So, why did God let them hurt you? Because every wound was shaping who you are becoming. Every heartbreak was pushing you closer to your purpose. Every betrayal was protecting you from a future disaster you couldn't see. Every tear you cried watered the seeds of strength that were growing deep in your soul. God didn't let them hurt you to destroy you. He allowed it to transform you. He used what was meant for your harm and turned it into your growth. You're not the same person you were before the pain. You're wiser now. You're stronger. You're more aware of your incredible worth. And you are finally walking toward the life you were always meant for, unburdened by the people who were never meant to make it there with you. The pain you felt is the strength you carry now. And I promise you, one day you'll look back, not with bitterness, but with a peaceful heart, and you'll say, "Thank you, God, for removing who wasn't meant for me, and for building the person I was always meant to become." Thank you for watching. If this message resonated with you, please share it with someone who might need to hear it. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more encouragement. Until next time, hold on to your strength.